Hello, good people. I have a feeling this is going to be a fairly quick soap. I have been warned about this fragrance, so we will see what happens. I'm going to do as little mixing once the fragrance is in, so that's, I've got everything set up ready to go. Now obviously this is the orange soap, which you would have noticed from the title, no doubt. Now I have Tangelo in this one, so we can put that aside. With Marigold in the middle one, which is empty. And in this one, which I am actually thinking is the truest of the three oranges here, is a mixture of the Oriental Red, which comes from eBay, and this deep yellow that comes from, oh my god, is it Magic Mica? Is that what they're called? And you can see I used my orange spoon in there. Yeah, so... and that's an absolutely glorious colour. Look at that. So yeah, so I'm very happy about that colour. So yeah, this mango, what is it called? Mandarin mango. Man, it's alright. Not a fan, really. It smells like mangoes. I don't like mangoes. So yeah, alright. We'll give it a whiz and we'll get stuck in. Now, completely apart from the fact that I have chewed off most of the skin around my fingers because I've had a very stressful week, I've also had sinus for 2 days, so I'm rather adverse to smells at the moment. Do not want any smells on me. Now, I thought, because this is probably going to play up, well, let's get that, we'll just do a really simple 3-layered soap and just be done with it. I mean, they're 3 different oranges, and that sort of fits within the realm of a monochromatic soap because it's just 3 different oranges, and I don't want to try and do anything too fancy if it's just going to play up. Although, in saying that, I've just watched Keely's coconut cream soap, and oh my god, that's just like, the difference between what happened to her soap and mine is night and day. It's ridiculous. I mean, it accelerated for me, absolutely. I'm not going to say it didn't. It did, but not to the point of, oh god, this isn't all mixed yet. Not to the point of mashed potato. I mean, that's crazy. And also, someone else told me that same thing. Theirs went like mashed potato as well. Who was that? Oh, I can't even remember. Oh shit! Oh, it's me, Dad. Alright, I'll be back. He's a funny man. I said, listen, I'm right in the middle of making the soap. Can I call you back? Because he wanted to know about the printers. Because that's a whole other video, mate, I tell ya. And I said, listen, can I just call you back? I'm like literally, you know, making soap and making a video. He goes, all right, no worries. I said, oh, look, I'll just finish this and I'll call you back. And he goes, oh, do you know how long? Like he's going to go anywhere? He does this. Like, you say, oh, I'm going to pop over tomorrow. And he, what time do you reckon? Because, you know, he has such a full social calendar. He's always been like it. My dad, I get my odd duck from my dad. Because he's an odd duck. So... yeah, he's definitely weird. But I wouldn't have him any other way. I like that he's weird. It just makes me feel better about being weird, I think. But yeah, no, the printer, oh my god. I thought I was doing the right thing. I still think I was doing the right thing. I think it's just bad. It's just, I don't even know, just shit hit the fan. So, anyway... I don't even know what I'm talking about. Thinking I'm just in a fluster here now. I bought 2 more printers. I had 2 already, and because you guys have been so freaking awesome, thank you, by the way, I couldn't keep up with the orders with 2 printers, so I made the executive decision to buy another 2. So that was a outlay of a bit over $700. Plus I also had to buy another one of every single colour, because what's the point of having 2 more printers if I don't have 2 of every colour, right? So that was another $300, plus I have no room or furniture in my house, so I had to buy a table, which was another $100. So that's like, what, $1,100 later. That is morphing, as you can see. This is quite pink for an orange. That's the marigold, and that one's Tangelo. So yeah, so here's me thinking, oh, this is great, because I've got all these other products I want to release, and I want to be able to get all the orders done really quick. And yeah, it turns out I have done everything that I can do with those printers, and I don't know what I'm doing with printers now, so tried everything, and I think it's to the point now where I'm pretty sure it's a mechanical issue, and yeah, I can't get a calibration tower to print the complete height to calibrate the printers. So you know things are bad when you can't even print a bloody calibration tower. So anyway, all right, let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, now I've been told that this seizes, like full-on seizes. Okay, so are we recording? We are. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's, holy crap, it's thickening. You can see, yep, you're in a position where you can see, it's thickening, like it's not. Oh, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. See what happens. So there's 3 different colours here. It could play differently with 3 different micas. So, oh yeah. See how it doesn't thicken immediately and then it does? This is another one from Aussie Soap Supplies. So there's been quite a few people having issues with these, so it's not just me who's pissed off at them. So this is a brown now. Oh my god. Okay, so they're not bad, right? Like, it's not seizworthy, but I mean they're thick. Like my ass. Like my ass. But, yeah, alright, so, I mean, that's still reasonably pourable. Not deplorable, but just pourable, so it's not that bad. That's so weird, isn't it? Oh yeah, now she's thickening. Now she's thickening. I'm going to chuck the hanger tool through this. Whoop. I reckon. What do you reckon? That's also looking a little separated as well. So that's kind of interesting that it's done that. And then now it's got that shiny look to it, which they do sometimes, which is always weird. Now, why am I doing this with a spoon? Seriously, why am I doing that with a spoon? I don't like the smell, I've got to say. You can see I'm rushing because I'm kind of scared that it's just going to seize all of a sudden. No, I'm really keen to see Keely's now. So, but yeah, she's having shit luck with these too, so. And we are not the only 2 people having shit luck with these. I've just realised how far up to the top I have filled this. And I was going to put a hanger tool through that. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Oh my god. What have I done? Ugh. I've also realised I've told Dad I'm going to ring him back. And I was going to make another soap, but if I go inside, get on that phone. Oh, that's no. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's so thick. Ooh, can you hear the jets? They're doing training for a couple of weeks, I think. they sound so cool. They sound like they're really close. They're not even remotely close, but they're close enough to hear. Could I get a chopstick in there maybe? Oh, kinda. I've probably just put a whole bunch of holes in it, but... Alright, I'm going to go and give this a whack-a-doodle. Probably shouldn't do that like that. I just realised how close I actually put my face to that then, as I was whacking it, which is really not smart. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, it's kind of an odd smell. Like, it's just... Yeah, no, not a fan. It's another one of those ones that I find is a very synthetic smell. And I don't know if I can explain what I mean by synthetic. Like, it just smells really fake to me. Like, you know how like cherry cola smells like fake cherries? Kind of like that. It's got that fakeness about it. This would be like the fakest mangoes you've ever smelled. Oh dear. But yes, the printer saga is just, I'm just over it. So I realised it had only been 6 days. So I contacted them and said, look, it's 6 days. They've got a 7-day return policy. I said, I'm contacting you before the 7 days are up. I can't get these things to work. So I'm probably going to have to send them back to China, which is going to probably cost me, I think, about $86 each. So about $170 or so it's going to cost me. And yeah, but I think because it's within the 7 days, they might refund the postage price. Hopefully. I really hope they do, because, you know, I had to pay postage for them to get here, and then if I have to pay postage for them to go back. So the thing is, I bought my second printer, I bought from Banggood as well, and it came from the Australian warehouse, and it is honestly, out of the two that I originally had, it's the best printer out of them. It's a workhorse. I love her. She's just like the best thing ever. Yeah, I haven't had a problem with it. I kind of wonder, hang on, I do kind of wonder if the power supply has something to do with it, because they sent me dodgy power supplies. No, they didn't. They didn't do that at all. What they sent me was American power cords with adapters, and when I plugged them in, you could feel a current running through the metal frame of the printers. Seriously, I know I don't want to die. Well, not today. So I couldn't, and I didn't want to blow the printers up, because I don't really know a lot about electricity, but I know that if there's electricity running through the frame of your printer, you probably shouldn't use it. I think that's a fair call. So I bought 2 power cords, and then went the next day, I went, oh, you know, I've probably got some power cords. Yeah, I've got 4. So that was another $20 that I spent that I didn't need to spend. But yeah, what I'm thinking maybe is, maybe the power supply isn't strong enough for the motor, because the biggest problem I'm having is the Z-axis, which is the up and down. So yeah, I don't know. I have done everything. I've calibrated. I mean, I've made it better, but it's still got a wobble, and it's just, look, I'm just over it. I've done absolutely everything. I've scoured the internet. I have watched every YouTube video on the bloody planet. Well, that's probably an exaggeration. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm done. I can't take it, so I just want to get my money back. I'll get 2 from the friggin' Australian warehouse and be done with it. And that was not what I was planning on talking about during this friggin' soap. There you go. That was a little hectic. Just having a look at what's left in here now. It's sort of, it's not seized in any way, shape or form. So, I tell you what, Keely's and my recipes are just, they do such different things. It's so crazy. Like when I watched her coconut cream, I was like, well, maybe mine played up worse than I remember, because I don't remember it playing up that bad, you know. And then, so I rewatched the video, which I freaking hate doing. And yeah, sure enough, mine didn't play up that bad. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. And the centre's stuck, where she said hers has faded out, so. Alright, let's get you focused. Focus. Focus. I'll splash stuff on the screen. Focus, god damn it. Although, look how pretty that glitter is. If it's not focused, that's fine. Don't focus then, we'll just look at the pretty glitters. Ha, tricked ya. Reverse psychology on a camera. It worked. Look, it worked. It doesn't matter. Alright, that's pretty. That's pretty. Woo, that's pretty. It's actually quite warm. Alright, well, I'm going to take a photo. I will see you shortly. Sorry about the whinge. That was not where I was not even going to talk about the printers. That's Dad's fault. We'll blame Dad. Let's blame Dad. Alright, we'll see you in a minute for the cut. Ta-da! Hello. We're cutting in the sun this morning. Got a bit of a big day. I'm currently selling my van that I use for the markets, because I think I've pretty much decided I'm not going back to doing the markets. I can do them in the Impreza, because it's kind of like a hatchbacky sort of thing, a bit bigger. But I've got 2 people coming to have a look at the van today. I'm pretty sure the first dude that's coming in about an hour will probably buy it. So he just looks the type. That's pretty judgmental. Okay, well, we've got some interesting colours going on in here, do we not? I mean, there's no yellow in this orange soap, and yet we have yellow. So that's weird. What do we have? Marigold. What was the other one? We had the red and the yellow mix, which I'm pretty sure was this. I think that's the marigold. I don't know what the yellow is though. Tangelo was the other one. Well, that's really interesting, isn't it? You can see it did thicken, and it's got a few bubbles in it. But yeah, we didn't improve it much with the chopstick as well. No, that it just, yeah, we got a tiny little bits of movement here and there, but it definitely has a lot of air pockets in it. Yes. Oh, I thought that was a gel ring. It looked like I thought this was a gel ring here, but it's not. It's just a different colour. Yeah, it's kind of unusual to be out here this early in the morning. But I had to unpack the van. I unpacked all my market stuff out of the van. Actually, that's got some nice swirls in it. A couple of days ago, so I could take photos to put it on Facebook. But I have, actually that's a nice swirl too. I have lots of bags full of empty Pepsi bottles that I keep meaning to take to the recycle centre, but I never ever do, because I don't know why. It's just one of those things I just don't want to do, because it's just, I don't know why I don't want to do it, just don't want to do it. Yeah, sometimes it's just jobs you just don't want to do. Well, that's one of them. It's like putting air in the tyres. I was like, I've got to think about that too. I don't know why. It's probably because it's like a foreign thing that I don't do regularly. And I don't like, stepping out of my comfort zone. I don't know, it's kind of odd. But yeah, so I have, like, the van was chockers full of garbage bags. So I had to take all of those out this morning, so I did that, and I thought, well, I'll come and cut this soap. Well, I'll come and see if the soap is hard enough to cut, because it's only 7 o'clock in the morning, and I made this at, like, what? That's nice, actually. 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so, but I mean, you know, I probably could have cut this at midnight last night, so. Oh, that's not a hole. I'm thinking that's a hole in my soap. It's not. It's something on the screen. Whoop, sorry about that. I touched the screen. Ah, well, that's it. That's our orange soap. That was kind of interesting. Like, that's definitely not orange. It's definitely yellow. So, I don't know. I don't know which colour has done that. I don't know whether this is the tanned yellow and this is the yellow and red mix, or vice versa, but I don't think I've ever seen the tanned yellow go yellow before. So, yeah, I do not know. Alright, well, I will see you guys for the next soap. I'll let you know if I sold the van. Bye. Well, no, not the next soap. Maybe the soap after. Alright, anyway, whatever. Bye.